this country's forefathers. You know, the guys with the wigs who wrote the Constitution? Really? You look like a ghost off that one video game with the yellow guy. Hey, if you're one of the founding fathers, where's your wig? Never mind that. Uh-oh, here comes John Law. I actually need more hands for this. Nice. Who's he? You'll see. Stop. In the name of John Law. I'm not moving. I have a complaint by one I.M. Mugger that the person matching your description beat him up as he was attempting to rob an old man. I said, don't move. I'm not moving, officer, and I don't see what the problem is. Oh, a smartass, eh? Resisting arrest, eh? I sound like I'm from Canada, eh? Hands behind your back now.
What were they just making out?
Crazylady. Yeah, I need actually one more arm. And note the really awesome fabric choices. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Oh, what's the sap in for? Him? He beat up some old mugger to save an old man. So, rich lawyer dude, how's your client? I heard the grand jury is bringing their verdict to the judge today. Word is they're going to acquit him so he can play in the Super Bowl. Yep. At least half the jury have bets riding on him. I know Judge Justice's cross-eyed does. You know, John, I don't see what the big deal is anyway. All he did was burn some whore's body with a crack pipe and then go home and shoot his wife 5 times. I mean, it's not like he's a bad guy. Hell, Mike Tyson's done worse. This guy, though. This guy will probably get 20 to life in Folsom. What are you, stupid? Stopping a mugger like that? Wait, I may get 20 to life in the state penitentiary for stopping a mugger and your client gets off for murder? Of course, he's famous. Without him, the team will lose the Super Bowl and nobody wants to see that. These kids today with their crazy ideas. Inky! Inky! Right here, Tinkers, what's up? This can't be happening. You've got to get me out of here. I can't go to prison. I have a wife and kids. I work. I pay taxes. I've never been in trouble in my life. Sorry, I can't, Tinkers. I'm just a ghost. But yes, even though you've been a good guy and on the straight and narrow your whole life, this is how it works. You see, unless a crime is truly heinous, those with power, celebrity, or authority will get minor sentences. Usually not even that. Most times the victim has to pursue the matter in civil court, as with the case of Milwaukee police officer I don't know how to pronounce his name, Lamard Cates. Ever heard of him? No. I'm not surprised. Before he was convicted in a separate federal court this year, Cates had been investigated and protected by Internal Affairs and the Milwaukee District Attorney 5 times for allegations of assault, 3 of which were sexual charges brought by 2 female prisoners and 1 underage girl. Well, what happened? His trial went to federal court eventually, where he was acquitted of 1 assault charge and found guilty of violating 1 girl's civil rights. You mean he wasn't charged with rape? And what does this have to do with me? Of course not. There was a lot of physical and direct evidence linking him to the crime. It has everything to do with you because your taxes pay the judges, attorneys, and politicians who make and enforce these laws. It also has everything to do with you because unless you have a good lawyer, you're not getting off in any way. Unfortunately, public defenders are very overworked. Can you afford rich lawyer, dude? Of course not. I work for a living. Well then, my friend, you're screwed. It's amazing how very closely our criminal justice process now resembles Victorian England. You may be, quote unquote, innocent until proven guilty, but in a court of law, you're going to jail either way unless you can buy your way out of it.
Nice job.
What is hell to Lady? Thank you. That's like the 6th time
That was awesome. I liked it. Very good, very good.